Accept the interest of the Great One. A talk by Darby John, August the 25th, 1980. From God is not a gentleman, and I am that one. Just think how the Great One has manifested as this very room in all beings. Doesn't it raise the hairs on the back of your neck? That is all that is existing. That is the only thing, the only moment altogether. The Great One, incarnate and struggling, is every fraction of existence. Nothing else is occurring except this movement of the Great One, this wonder, this marvellousness, this ecstatic play of the Great One. All the cultures of mankind work either for or against this truth. All estimations belong to man, but the Great One eternally transcends all of these summations, confounding all of this logic. The Great One escapes all limitations, century after century, through all the permutations of your sophomoric understanding. Nothing exists but this one and this wonder. In all those unions, in all your submission, all your delicious preoccupation, you bypass the Great One, fail to confess that one. You betray that one. What a terrible history mankind represents. If only you would understand who the Great One is. What can I tell you? Do you understand what I'm telling you? No, you do not. If it were not for the Great One, we would be lost in the confusion of space-time. All of us are aliens except for the logic of E equals mc squared. If it were not for this equation, where would we fit in? We are all simply energy, all of this bodiness and thinking and emoting. And intrusion is just an expression of energy. We are simply energy, entirely energy, only energy, and that is it. The Great One has a plan for everything and everyone. I think you ought to become a little more humorous and accept the interests of the Great One in becoming incarnate as human beings, because otherwise, in your suffering, in our minimal understanding of things, we only prevent the incarnation of the great force. We only prevent and complicate that incarnation, and that is why this process of humanity moving on toward the great event is so slow, so stupid, and so scandalous. The only one who is moving, however, is the Great One. We are nothing, literally nothing. We could be snuffed out in a moment. We have no force, no great inclinations, no will, no capacity to dominate the movements of nature, none. We are nothing. Shortly, we will literally be nothing, very shortly. What about this Great One? The Great One has found the capacity to be the entire expanse of the material universe, which is not merely an explosion of elements, but space itself, expanding since the Big Bang. The Great One is the shape of space itself, so that infinity is round and numbers are shaped. What a Great One! Why not be wondrous in the occasion of God and give up all the stupid inclinations to wisdom that we suffer? This is what I recommend to you. You can do whatever you like.